try it with the mic unmuted. Hello there. How are you all anyway? My name is Derek Knight, and welcome to the Big Geeks Who Drink Pub Quiz live on the Twitch. I'm very tired. I'll just be up front with you. I woke up this morning at 4 o'clock a.m. Texas time. I was in Austin, and then I had to catch a flight to Denver. Had breakfast in Denver, and then flew back home here to Colorado Springs, and put together the PowerPoint and stuff for Twitch tonight. And now I get to host the Twitch for you. So it's good to see some people out there. We got Jerfat, Great Gabo, Rad Becca, Jerryoki, who I imagine will help score your quiz tonight if you'd like him to. He'll put the information in the chat on Twitch. And no, I wasn't sabotaging the power grid to keep Nelly from hosting. I don't think Texas needs any help. They self-sabotaged their own power grid. I didn't have to do anything. No, we were actually shooting more video for a third season of Duh, which is one of our YouTube shows. And if you haven't checked out the offerings that we put up on YouTube, you should. It's youtube.com and Geeks Who Drink. Go searching for that. Find all our playlists. Watch recently and stuff. Watch Duh. Check out Mystery Video Fun Club, where you can win a swag box. Pretty great. So yeah, we had a first-time chat from a viewer, Gamily. Hey, how you doing? We had somebody subscribe, Ingleweb subscribed at Tier 1. They've been subscribed for 21 months. We appreciate all of you being here. We always appreciate the subscribers because, that just means that you like us a little bit more. Just enough to subscribe. But I'll tell you what, we are going to get started with quiz because we have a fun 7-round quiz for you tonight. It's all free. It's right here on the Twitch. And you can play along. So if you'd like to score keep yourself, you can. Like I said, Jerryoki, he's good at keep and score for you. He'll put information in chat if you'd like to help him. Let's see, Russian Robert, how many microphones do I have? I don't know. There's a lot that are out of frame. I haven't counted. It's over 100 though, I think. I swap them out even at my live quiz on Thursday nights at the public house. So been using a different mic every week. This one is a 1940s Amperite that was refurbished by some dude in California. It's a ribbon microphone, and just using that one tonight. So let's see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna talk about actual quiz. We're gonna get started with quiz where we usually do. That is at round number 1. Round 1 tonight is called Duh. So again, if you like these sorts of rounds, and they are the kind of rounds where you shouldn't overthink anything, because the answers should all be pretty guessable. They should make you go, duh. But yeah, if you like this sort of thing, check out Duh, which we just shot the 3rd season of. Season 2 is being posted on YouTube as we speak. We're going through that. Season 1, all of it is up there. So go check it out. But yeah, don't overthink your answers in this Duh round. Here is question number 1. Number 1, the Stanley Cup is named for a former governor general of what country? Question number 1, the Stanley Cup is named for a former governor general of what country? Hey, Stellar Koala cheered. We like cheers. We'll take cheer. We'll take anything you got. Give us what you got. Round 1 is Duh. Here's question number 2. Number 2, the Cincinnati Library's literacy fountain depicts water flowing over what objects? Question number 2, the Cincinnati Library's literacy fountain depicts water flowing over what objects? So W. Barnhill 3, when you say you just watched Duke destroy Notre Dame, I assume that's in college basketball, not like an actual Duke led an army and set Notre Dame on fire. I don't know. I don't follow college basketball very closely, so you might have to let me know um, exactly what you mean when you say you saw Duke destroy Notre Dame. But we are at question 3 in round number 1. Very simple. What U.S. state has the most glaciers? Question number 3. What U.S. state has the most glaciers? There is nothing sadder than a bus that was turned into a human through a witch's curse, who then had to play for the Steelers and who is now sad because of whatever Barnhill watched. And yeah, boy, isn't that exciting? Exciting playoff games in the NFL this time around. It was quite a weekend of football. I'm curious what's going to happen to Garoppolo in the future. Like, is he just going to go off into the woods and we'll never hear about him again until like he becomes a Sasquatch? Here's question number 4. Number 4, which mutant takes out a jet with a tornado in X2 X-Men United? Question number 4, which mutant takes out a jet with a tornado in X2 X-Men United? The mutant that wears the pants. Oh, that's a different movie. That was This Island Earth. Anyway, we are in round 1. It is a duh round, so don't overthink any of your answers. And we are at question 5. Question number 5. The video for ABBA's Waterloo begins with a camera zooming in on a bust of what historical figure? Question number 5. The video for ABBA's Waterloo begins with a camera zooming in on a bust of what historical figure? Round 1. Duh. Who's question 6? Number 6, don't say the color of money. What Tom Cruise film topped the domestic box office in 1986? Question number 6, don't say the color of money. What Tom Cruise film topped the domestic box office in 1986? Sometimes weird things happen in confluence with movie scenes. That actual tornado warning. I mean, if I were there, I would have been like, this is a publicity stunt, right? What Sovos is saying in chat. But when I was a kid, we rented The Omen, which was that movie about the Antichrist from the 70s. And during the scene, spoiler alert, when they open up the grave, and lightning crashes. Lightning struck our house and all the power went out. So we were all just sitting in the dark going, is the devil going to stab us or what? We didn't dare move because we didn't know if it was part of the evil or not. Question number 7. Number 7, what major general died at a Washington, D.C. military hospital on November 23rd, 1902? Question number 7, what major general died at a D.C. military hospital on November 23rd, 1902? Good point, Drew Fat. It does seem a little fishy that the home team gets to go to back to back Tampa Bay hosts the Super Bowl. Oh, Tampa Bay's in it. LA hosts the Super Bowl. Now, granted, they had a choice of 2 teams. Only one had a legitimate shot of getting in, and they got in. It is, I mean, granted, also, the Super Bowl only rotates around to a select few stadiums. So, in a year when LA loaded up in free agency and with trades, with the sole purpose of getting to the Super Bowl this season, I mean, it's not that far-fetched, but it is a little weird. You're right, 2 years in a row for that to be the case. Here's question number 8. Well, yeah, Detroit did have it that one year, and it was horse shit outside, right? It was just like insane snow. And so, yeah, it's like they're like, okay, domes, but not in Detroit. Here's number 8. What's usually the final word of Ann Robinson and Jane Lynch's sign-offs on The Weakest Link? Question number 8. What is usually the final word of Ann Robinson and Jane Lynch's sign-offs on The Weakest Link? Round 1. Duh. Those are the questions proper. The only thing left to do in this round is the bonus question. The bonus question gets you the winner of this bonus question. The person whose name is drawn randomly from the correct answers gets a chance at the end of the night to win a Taver $50 gift card and a Geeks Who Drink swag box. Contents may vary. Might be a hat, might be a box full of sand. We don't know. Probably not a box full of sand. You're going to get actual Geek swag, unless it's sand. But it's not going to be sand. Anyway, here's your bonus question for round number 1. Denver's Coors Field has a ring of purple seats that are exactly how far above sea level. This is going to be 2 words smashed into one. So give me a number and a distance. Smash them in there with an exclamation point, and you're going to get yourself an entry into this bonus drawing, and that entry is going to get you a shot at a Taver $50 gift card and a Geeks to Drink swag box at the end of the night. So get those things in, and we'll be back with answers in just a bit. Y'all figured it out pretty quickly. You're getting your answers in. A lot of entries to choose from, so that's awesome. We're going to move right along to the answers for this first round of quiz tonight. Man, we're almost in February. It is the end of January. You believe that? I mean, yes, because time moves in a linear fashion. So you do believe it, but it just seems like it's gone fast. Anyway, here are the answers for this round 1. Question 1. The Stanley Cup is named for a former Governor General of Canada, of course, where a lot of hockey is played. One of the countries where they take hockey very seriously, the Stanley Cup, named for a Governor General of Canada. Question number 2. Time does move into Jeremy Bearimy, but we can't perceive it. Question number 2. The Cincinnati Library's literacy fountain depicts water flowing over 5 ways. Just bad spaghetti with bad chili on it. No, it's actually books. That would be the duh answer. And believe me, in Cincinnati, they definitely need to show people what books look like. Question number 3. What U.S. state has the most glaciers? Well, it's not Florida, probably not Alabama, but it is Alaska. Alaska has the most glaciers of any U.S. state. Well, time, we perceive time in a linear fashion. It doesn't mean it moves that way, but our simple human brains, Bucky Naked, we see it in a linear fashion. Which mutant, this is number 4, which mutant takes out a jet with a tornado in X2 X-Men United? That, of course, would be Storm. Storm at number 4. The obvious answer. Probably spelled something wrong. Doesn't matter. You got it, probably. Question 5 of the video for ABBA's Waterloo I was defeated, you won the war. Boom, boom, boom. Begins with the camera zooming in on a bust of Napoleon Bonaparte, known for defeat, of course, at the Battle of Waterloo. Napoleon at number 5. Number 6. Don't Say the Color of Money. What Tom Cruise film topped the domestic box office in 1986? That is Top Gun. Top Gun, top at the box office back in the mid-80s. Question number 7. What major general died at a D.C. military hospital on November 23rd, 1902? I'm not sure if this is duh or not, but it is Walter Reed. You know, famous name of the Walter Reed Medical Center and all that. Question number 8. What is usually the final word of Anne Robinson's and Jane Lynch's sign-offs on The Weakest Link? That is goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. So now we get to take a look at the bonus question and see who actually won the drawing. Back to the round 1 bonus question. Get in there and perhaps win a swag box. You'll at least get the chance at a Taver gift card and a swag box if you're the one who's drawn, copying and pasting stuff. Denver's Coors Field has a ring of purple seats that are exactly 1 mile above sea level. You know, Denver's the mile-high city. You knew that. And so that ring of purple seats for sure means that it's a mile high. A lot of you knew that. So many of you knew that. All of you figured it out. Round 2 is the audio round for the evening. This is a 16-point round. This is one of 3 16-point rounds, by the way. I failed to mention this up front. If you're new to this format, which, you know, you never know, you might be, but we have 3 16-point rounds. Most of the rounds are worth 8 points, but 3 of the rounds, this one and round 6 and the final round, the 7th round, they're going to be worth 16. And you have a joker. Imaginary joker, maybe. But you can joker the round one time, joker a round one time. It'll double your points. And doubling 16, way better than doubling 8. So, yeah, if you do well in this round, consider using that imaginary joker. If not, hang on to it for 6 or 7. Let's find out more about this round together. It's called Groove is in the Heart Hi, everybody. We're back. We're back with more quiz. We're going to start with the answers to round 2. But yeah, look, yeah. When kids are babies, when they're small, they just hit you with their head and knock teeth out and damage you. They're dangerous because they don't know what they're doing. Ugh. I can't count the number. Like, I'm pretty sure my kid, when he was like 1, broke my nose. Just Nestea plunged right into my face with his face. It was unpleasant. And I've been punched in the face a lot. And that was like really, it was like, I'll just shake it off. He hurt his giant head because he was like 95th percentile for head size and like 20th percentile for everything else. So it was just this big spheroid running around just waiting to fall down. Anyway, speaking of, let's get into it with the answers to that round 2 that we just all saw. Time during the proceedings, and now we get to move on to round number 3. Round 3 tonight is called Going for Cold, and it's a speed round. You love speed rounds. What's going to happen here is I'm going to ask you this question, and then you have 3 minutes to get it all done. It's an 8-point speed round. Since 1994, when the Summer and Winter Games started being held in different years, 8 nations have hosted the Winter Olympics. You have 3 minutes to name all 8. And yes, do not forget this year's host. Get after it. Have fun. So Justin, oh, that was bad. Hey, let's move this along. Where were we? It was like there. 2 minutes, 39 seconds. I don't know. If you hadn't been paying attention, now you have that much time left to get 8 nations who have hosted the Winter Olympics since 1994, including this year's host nation. Hey, minute 55, minute 52 now, actually. Again, another example of time moving in a linear fashion. Listen, boss, I hit the wrong button. However, we got right back to where we were because we lost a few seconds. And then it jumped in a linear fashion back to where we were. 1 minute 7. I do sit on a throne of lies, it's true. I am the pharaoh of lies, standing atop my pyramid of lies with a capstone made of pure lies, making a shadow play of lies on the desert floor below. But in this case, I'm telling the truth. 48 seconds to go. I probably smell like beef and cheese, but I think that's probably because I woke up in Texas. It's not my fault. 26 seconds. Oh crap, 11 seconds, you guys. So little time left in this speed round. 7 seconds. The 4 seconds. 2 seconds. And, oh, time is now up. Time has expired. Time has expired in this speed round. The goal horn tells us so. So that means we get to move on to the bonus question for this round. Yet another opportunity to get your name into a drawing to win a Taver $50 gift card, a big swag box, and some hopes and dreams, and maybe a couple grains of sand. Anyway, here's the bonus question for round number 3. Bidders for the 2030 Olympics include Spain, who would split the games between the Pyrenees and what Catalan city? Your bonus, once again, bidders for the 2030 Olympics include Spain, who would split the games between the Pyrenees and what Catalan city? Put an exclamation point and then your answer in the chat all together. And if you're right, you're going to get an entry. And I'll give you a little bit of time to do that. And then I'll be coming back with answers for this speed round here in just a bit. I used to hate speed rounds. Back in the old days when we do all our scoring by hand, it was just a mess. But now, speed rounds are awesome. So they really take no time at all. But yeah, let's check out answers for this particular round 3 speed round, an 8-point speed round. Jeez. So yeah, since 1994, blah, 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 what 8 nations have hosted the Winter Olympics, including the host nation for this year? Canada, we're going to go alphabetically. China, Italy, Japan, Norway, Russia, South Korea, and the United States. Of course, they was out in Utah. So there you go. There is your list of 8 nations that you had to put down if you wanted to get a perfect score in this Winter Olympics themed speed round. And now we get to see who ended up winning, or at least who ended up getting chosen. You're not a winner yet. You could be a winner. I don't want to give you false hope. Bonus submission questions, some things. The submissions are closed, you guys. And now I'm going to pick the winner. Okay. No. Okay, that's fine. Right. Okay, so what's going to happen here is I'm going to copy and paste some stuff. Hey, why don't you guys tell me what you're drinking in the chat? Yeah, I love you all equally. It's just, I can't give you all swag boxes. I don't even have a swag box. I have a box full of sand, but no swag box. Let's see. All right, cool. So the winner, let's go back to let's go back to the bonus question. I haven't even shown you the bonus question. Anyway. It's Barcelona. The Catalan city is Barcelona. I should have already gone through. It doesn't matter. You know what? Bleh. Hold on. Let's go to round 4 and see if I can completely screw this round up. Didn't screw anything up. Everything's fine. Here we go. It's called Old Play, featuring DJ Hard Candy. Why is it called that? Because the Grammys have been postponed. They were supposed to be tonight, but they've been postponed until April 3rd. This round, however, couldn't wait. It's 8 questions on the Grammy Awards and grandmothers. Grammys and Grammys in round 4. Here we go. Question number 1. Number 1, if she wins an 8th Grammy this year for Happier Than Ever, what singer will have to wait another 8 months to legally chug a celebratory beer, if that's what she wants to do? Question 1, if she wins an 8th Grammy this year for Happier Than Ever, what singer will have to wait another 8 months to legally chug a celebratory beer? You know, Sovaz and Jerfed, no, I did not consider that, and I should have considered that. It could be Sarah Miles, or what was the other one? Sarah Miles. I don't know. You're right. I assumed, and I should never assume like that. I should probably go with the most ridiculous option, and I didn't. I feel bad. Here's question number 2. Number 2. One of Cloris Leachman's last roles was playing Eep and Thunk's grandma in what animated film series that didn't require Nicolas Cage to make real facial expressions? Question number 2. One of Cloris Leachman's last roles was playing Eep and Thunk's grandma in what animated film series that didn't require Nicolas Cage to make real facial expressions? Round 4. Old Play featuring DJ Hard Candy. Grammys and Grammys. Here's question number 3. Number 3. 3 U.S. presidents have taken home Grammy Awards. Jimmy Carter, for some reason, Barack Obama, and what guy who won for reading his own 2004 autobiography, My Life? Moosba has just subscribed. That's cool. Number 3, again, 3 U.S. presidents have taken home Grammy Awards. For some reason, Jimmy Carter. Then there was Barack Obama. And what guy who won for reading his own 2004 autobiography, My Life? Yeah, I just assumed it was just Jimmy Carter just being a nice guy for like an hour on a record. And then they're like, well, we got to give him a Grammy. He's so nice. I mean, he was a terrible president, but he's a really nice person in real life. And I think that the latter trumps the former. Maybe. I mean, at least Jimmy Carter is not an infantile psychopath. Here's question number 4. Number 4, Grandma's Marathon is an annual summer race in what untwinned Minnesota city that is nuzzled up to Lake Superior? Question number 4, Grandma's Marathon is an annual summer race in what untwinned Minnesota city that's nuzzled up to Lake Superior? Round 4, question number 5. Number 5, Rocco could never. What Sesame Street resident has won 3 Grammys, including 1 for his adventures in Grouchland? Question number 5, Rocco could never. What Sesame Street resident has won 3 Grammys, including 1 for his adventures in Grouchland? I'm just going to keep butchering names in chat. Maje Berosset? My wife just registered for grandma. See, look at the confluence of events that is happening here on the Twitch and in the Twitch chat. That person damn well better get the question right. Here's question number 6. Number 6, in Greek mythology, the Titan Phoebe was the grandmother of Apollo and what hunt-happy twin sister? Question number 6, in Greek mythology, the Titan Phoebe was the grandmother of Apollo and what hunt-happy twin sister? Round 4 about the Grammy Awards and actual grandmothers. Here is question number 7. Number 7. She won 2 awards at the first Grammys for singing Irving Berlin and Duke Ellington, then later became the first woman to get their Lifetime Achievement Award. What jazz legend am I talking about? Number 7. She won 2 awards at the first Grammys for singing Irving Berlin and Duke Ellington, and then later became the first woman to get their Lifetime Achievement Award. Who is that jazz legend? It is true. Like, we don't live in a cookie-based economy. You can get cookies anytime. Like, if you want cookies, you can get cookies. You know, you don't have to wait for somebody to be like, hey, kid, come here and buy some cookies. You can just go buy cookies. You know, you can make cookies. I mean, there are no laws that I'm aware of surrounding cookies. You can just go get cookies. You want cookies. We can get you cookies. Round 4, Grammys and Grammys. Here's question number 8. Number 8, a kid plants some strange seeds and grows his own grandma in an early short by what director who was still 7 years from creeping everyone out with Eraserhead? Number 8, a kid plants some strange seeds and grows his own grandma in an early short by what director who at that time was still 7 years away from creeping everyone out with Eraserhead? That is it for the questions proper in this round. We have, though, the bonus question. And yet another bonus question that might get you a Taver gift card and a swag box. You know you want both. I mean, maybe you're like, well, I can't really use one or the other, but I guess I could give it to somebody. Either way, you just wait. You might be the person who wins this drawing and then wins the big drawing. We don't know yet. Nobody knows yet. Can't predict the future. Here's your bonus. The Army won't be pleased. BTS got just a single Grammy nomination this year, and it was for what smooth, unhealthy single? Bonus once again, the Army won't be pleased. BTS got just a single Grammy nomination this year for what smooth, unhealthy single? Exclamation point and the answer in the chat gets you into the drawing to get you into the drawing at the end of the night to win a Taver gift card to Geeks and Drink swag box. Give you a little bit of time to do that before we come back with answers. This round number 4. All right, we are going to go into the answers for this round 4, this Grammys and Grandmas round. Question number 1. If she wins an 8th Grammy this year for Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish will still be 8 months away from turning 21. She's had quite a few career milestones before 21. It's pretty impressive. Billie Eilish at number 1. Number 2. One of Cloris Leachman's last roles was playing Eep and Thunk's grandma in the Croods film series, where Nicolas Cage doesn't have to overact except with his words. The Croods at number 2. Number 3. 3 U.S. presidents have taken home Grammy Awards. Jimmy Carter, Barack Obama, and William Jefferson Clinton. Hi, I'm Bill Clinton, and I'd like to read for you my 2004 autobiography, My Life. It starts back in Arkansas when I was just a dumb little kid. Anyway, Bill Clinton at number 3. Number 4. Grandma's Marathon is an annual summer race in the untwinned Minnesota city of Duluth. Duluth nuzzles up against that lake. So Duluth, Minnesota at number 4. Number 5. Rocco Could Never. Sesame Street resident that has won 3 Grammys, including 1 for his adventures in Grouchland. That is Elmo. Elmo has 3 Grammys to his credit. That's just annoying, man. I don't know why. I just find it annoying. Question number 6. In Greek mythology, the Titan Phoebe was the grandmother of both Apollo and Artemis. Apollo and Artemis. Artemis at number 6. Number 7. She won 2 awards at the first Grammys for singing Irving Berlin and Duke Ellington, and then became the first woman to get the Grammys Lifetime Achievement Award. The jazz legend in question, Ella Fitzgerald. Ella at number 7. Here's number 8. A kid plants some strange seeds and then grows his own grandma. And some stuff that we actually don't want to talk about happens. That was an early short by the director, still 7 years from creeping everybody out with a razor head, known as David Lynch. An early short by David Lynch. Stuff is weird. Here's your bonus question. Another shot at getting in the drawing at the end of the night to win all this stuff. The Army won't be pleased. BTS got only a single Grammy nomination this year, and that was for Butter. Butter! The single in question. Anyway, we're going to move on to round 5. Round 5 is the video round for tonight. I have it on good authority that you're naming movies, and I have it on good authority because I made the round. So, yeah. Don't joker it. It's only worth 8 points. I don't care how well you do. But let's find out more about it together. It's called Be Kind, Rewind. Happy Backwards Day. And coincidentally, we got a bunch of movies we need to rewind. So name each movie that played fast and loose with time or timeline that we're watching in reverse. Good luck. Choose number 1.
In the beat. Neel's it old. Neel's it well, yeah. Through with it.
She the family making for one go. And this nice feeling.
Chef, niece, I do. Crash, no easy. Less easy.
Du Schneider, wenn du wirst, nach die Fingerknisse, das ist so.
Sie wollen wohl so hart, was für Snow, was nachher. Now, what's this week? Here, Henry.
Hey, hier, coming on.
Horse, yeah.
Horse, no.
Yeah, whatever. Nice, no milk, some medium.
Take your fellow
Roads.
Nee, dat mag ik zo aan. Sketch je.
You gonna see those things one more time? Remember, just naming movies. Here's number one again.
In the beat. Neil looks it all.
Well, yeah.
See the family making the fun.
Meru Schneider van Worth. Naast die van
See, my hand twinkles the heart. I fuss no, that's not gonna. Ja. Ja, whatever. Nice and enough to me now. Tiger fellow.
Snel word je zo.
Hi there. How are you all anyway? Yeah, we're back. Yeah, looking at the temperatures people are dropping in chat. I left on Friday to go down to Texas for the weekend to do the shoot, and it was kind of cold last week here in the Springs, but apparently we had a nice weekend, and it's kind of nice today, although a big cold snap's coming tomorrow. But we were down in Texas. The daytime highs were in the upper 60s, low 70s. And then the night, it was getting down to the 40s, which is nice and mild for me. That's shorts weather. But boy, were the Texans bundled up and complaining. So it's all relative. You acclimate after you live in a place for a while. Like 13 degrees, I'm like, it's cold, but I'll still go outside. That would kill a Texan. And we learned that. It would kill their power grid for sure. Anyway, where are we? We are at round 5 answers. Let's take a look at those answers for round 5. Reversed movies. San Dimas High School football rules. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure at number 1. Here's number 2. This is a fun movie. I really liked it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's called Palm Springs. Number 3.
You leave town tonight. I will never forgive
Pulp
your
Fiction
ass.
at number 3.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Number 4.
You're married. You choose the wine.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
A girl who's looking for my own peace of mind.
Number 5. Old Brad Pitt, young Brad Pitt, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Number 6. Doctor Strange. Number 7.
I love you, Sebastian.
See You Yesterday. This one. And number 8.
You see my signal, you don't let him die.
That is Tenet. At number 8.
To the people saving the world from what might have been.
Let's see where we're at now. Well, we're going to go into round 6, but let's take a look at the chat. Are those microphones over your left shoulder? Well, they're over my left and right shoulder. Really, they're not. They're real. Not a background. I don't know what you're asking. But I have found that as I get older, I just want things to be nice and mild. I don't like it when it gets too hot. I really don't like it when it gets too cold. So I'm actually kind of lucky where I live. It's pretty mild year round. Waiting on the recipe for the dark light. Yeah, I don't know if I want to give that to just anybody, man. Are they microphones or are you just happy to see us? Well, I don't know. I'm happy to see anyone right now. I'm just very tired. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Here we go. I am. Round number 6. Take two. This is a 16-point round. Each question is a list of 4 things in a specified group. Only 2 of those things fit the category. That is an XLR cable in my pocket, and I'm happy to see it. It can be both. Give me one of those things that fits for 1 point or both for 2 points. But if you try for 2 and miss, because apparently we're dicks, you get nothing. So, once again, you'll have a list of 4 things. 2 fit the category as stated. You have 1 for 1 point, both for 2 points, but don't get them wrong if you go for 2. Easy peasy. Here's question number 1. Grand Theft Auto games. Get Out of Hell, Kick Asphalt, The Lost and Damned, Vice City. Pick the 2 that fit the theme. Fit the category. Grand Theft Auto games, Get Out of Hell, Kick Asphalt, The Lost and Damned, Vice City. Are you all making penis jokes? You guys. Here's question number 2. Quiz is going fast because we had a speed round. Ingredients in the original pound cake recipe: eggs, lard, sugar, water. Pick the 2 that fit for 2 points, or 1 that fits for 1. Ingredients in the original pound cake recipe: eggs, lard, sugar, water. Round 6. Take 2. 16-point round. 16 points are possible in the round. Identify the 2 things that fit each category. Here is question number 3. Number 3, Dames of the British Empire: Julie Andrews, Helena Bonham Carter, Tilda Swinton, Emma Thompson. Number 3, Dames of the British Empire: Julie Andrews, Helena Bonham Carter, Tilda Swinton, Emma Thompson. Round 6. You gonna get that 16-point end? You gonna get to it? You're not gonna screw up when you put 2 down? You can't screw up, apparently. Get 0. Here's number 4. AKC recognized dog breeds: Samoyed, Selkirk Rex, Shikoku, Singapura. Number 4, AKC recognized dog breeds: Samoyed, Selkirk Rex, Shikoku, Singapura. Round 6, take 2, 16 points possible in the round. Here is question 5. Number 5, capitals on the Danube River: Bratislava, Prague, Vienna, Zagreb. Pick 2. Hope they're the right 2. Question number 5, capitals on the Danube River: Bratislava, Prague, Vienna, Zagreb. Round 6. Let's do question 6. How about that? Let's have time move in a linear fashion. Number 6. Major League Baseball franchises that have changed cities at some point: Brewers, Marlins, Nationals, Padres. Question number 6. Major League Baseball franchises that have changed cities at some point: Brewers, Marlins, Nationals, Padres. Be honest, how many of you used your imaginary joker already, like in round 2? Be honest, how many of you blew it and used it in an 8-point round? I'm not going to judge you too harshly. Let me know. Or don't. Probably don't want to admit it if you used it in an 8-point round. Here is question 7. Question 7 in round 6. Real shows about stock trading: Squawk Alley, Squawk Box, Squawk House, Squawk Night. Number 7. Real shows about stock trading: Squawk Alley, Squawk Box, Squawk House, Squawk Night. I realized as soon as I said it that somebody was going to make a Harley Quinn joke, and I regretted it, but I still moved forward, and then somebody immediately made the Harley Quinn joke, so I guess we get to move on to question 8. Question number 8 in round 6. Shakespeare plays that have been made into Denzel Washington films: Hamlet, Macbeth, Much Ado About Nothing, Romeo and Juliet. Question number 8. Shakespeare plays that have been made into Denzel Washington films: Hamlet, Macbeth, Much Ado About Nothing, Romeo and Juliet. Is there free will? I mean, I'm not AJ, but is there free will? Like, if I riffle down a deck of cards and I tell you to stop, and then I show you the card that you stopped on, is that a free choice? Am I giving you a free choice? Of course I'm going to tell you I'm giving you a free choice, but am I just showing you the card I want you to see? I don't know. For you to find out, I guess. Anyway, round 6 questions proper in the books. Now we get to go on to the next bonus question. Your next opportunity to win a chance at a Taver gift card and a Geeks and Drink swag box. Box full of sand. Here we go with the next bonus question. Sung by the baker and his wife, It Takes Two is a fairy tale duet from what Stephen Sondheim musical? It's 3 words. Smash it all together with an exclamation point at the front. Put it in chat, and you will get yourself an entry into the drawing that will happen at the end of the night. Sung by the baker and his wife, It Takes Two is a fairy tale duet from what Stephen Sondheim musical? It is 3 words. I'm giving you that much of a hint. So get those answers in. I'll give you a little bit of time to get those to me, and I'll be back with answers for round 6 just a bit. All right, looks like y'all get the thing. Get it pretty well. You're handling your business. So we're going to move on to the answers for round number 6. Round 6, big 16-point round. How'd you do? Grand Theft Auto games: Gat Out of Hell, Kick Asphalt, The Lost and Damned, Vice City. Out of that list, The Lost and Damned would get you 1 point. Vice City would get you another. Unless you screwed up one or the other, in which case, Lost and Damned and Vice City. Here's question number 2. Ingredients in the original pound cake recipe: eggs, lard, sugar, water. Eggs work, and sugar. No water, no lard. Eggs and sugar at number 2. Here's number 3. Dames of the British Empire: Julie Andrews, Helena Bonham Carter, Tilda Swinton, Emma Thompson. Out of that list, you got Julie Andrews, who's been made a dame, and Emma Thompson has been made a dame. Tilda Swinton, Helena Bonham Carter, snubbed apparently for damedom. Number 4. AKC recognized dog breeds. Is it a Samoyed, a Selkirk Rex, a Shikoku, or a Singapura? Well, Samoyed is one, and then there's Shikoku, a Selkirk Rex. What is that, a dinosaur? I don't know. Singapura sounds like cocaine. Anyway, Samoyed and Shikoku at number 4. Number 5. Capitals on the Danube River: Bratislava, Prague, Vienna, and Zagreb. Well, cats. They're cats. Cool. So just come straight in with facts. Neat. Bratislava and Vienna are the capitals on the Danube River. I hope you got them right. Question number 6. Major League Baseball franchises that have changed cities at some point between the Brewers, Marlins, Nationals, and Padres. Milwaukee Brewers. They used to be in Atlanta, I think. Or no, yeah, something. Well, anyway, you'll figure it out. And the Washington Nationals. They were the Expos before they got contracted. Real shows about stock trading: Squawk Alley, Squawk Box, Squawk House, Squawk Night. Seattle Pilots. There we go. Yeah, because there was the Milwaukee Braves moved down to Atlanta. Seattle Pilot. Anyway, Squawk Alley's one of them. Squawk Box, the other. Apparently, squawking is something that stock traders do. That's cool. I learned something new today. Number 8. Shakespeare plays that have been made into Denzel Washington films: Hamlet, Macbeth, Much Ado About Nothing, and Romeo and Juliet. Those were your choices. And the actual answers: Macbeth and Much Ado About Nothing. Is Denzel retired? I don't know. Let's call him up and ask him. I'm pretty sure he's working. Macbeth and Much Ado About Nothing in number 8. Now we get to take a look at the bonus question. Back to the round 6 bonus question here. We do a little copying and pasting just to make sure everything goes smooth this particular go round. All right, your bonus. What? Padres never moved. Come on. Sung by the baker and his wife, It Takes Two is a fairy tale duet from Into the Woods. Who knew that? A lot of you. Let's move on to the final round. The final round is the random knowledge round. This is where anything can happen. 16 possible points, and if you saved your joker, god damn, you're a genius.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
All right, like I said, the final round is a random knowledge round. It is also a 16-point round. That means some of these questions can have multiple parts, be worth multiple points. So yes, it behooves you to pay close attention. However, I will tell you how much each question is worth, and the best part about this format is it's on screen. So that's 3 different ways to figure out how much each question is worth. So let's jump right in at question number 1 of the final round. Coincidentally, worth 1 point. Number 1, notching billions of visits apiece, Royale High and Murder Mystery 2 are some of the most popular user-made games on what app? Question number 1, notching billions of visits apiece, Royale High and Murder Mystery 2 are some of the most popular user-made games on what app? Parakeets do live forever. They got like a lifespan up to 70 some years, like human level lifespan. That seems insane. I mean, it's no Galapagos tortoise or anything, whatever the hell they're called. But yeah, birds can live for a long goddamn time. And I guess they are all assholes, aren't they? I don't know. I've never had a bird. Here's number 2. Number 2. 2 points made by the same company. The sweet and salty snacks Fiddle Faddle and Crunch and Munch are both marketed as what? With what? Fill in the 2 whats. Number 2, 2 points made by the same company. The sweet and salty snacks Fiddle Faddle and Crunch and Munch are both marketed as what? With what? One of the first things I had to learn the hard way about pets is that hamsters should not eat peppermint candies. And they'll go after them. Like, if you leave a bowl out, they'll just go after them. But it kills them. Kills them dead. It's very traumatic when you're in 4th grade and you've got your hamster and you love your hamster. You think, this hamster's going to live forever. Hamsters don't live forever, though. You get a year out of a hamster, you're doing pretty good. Here's question number 3. Number 3. It's a 1-pointer, right? Yep, it is. The North Shore monster supposedly lives in what big body of water that anagrams to let gals karate? You've got your anagram. Unscramble it, find your answer. Question 3. The North Shore monster supposedly lives in what big body of water that anagrams to let gals karate? Final round, random knowledge. You got 16 big points riding on this particular round, and we are at question 4, which is worth 3 points. 3 big points at number 4. I'll give you a novel about alienated people. You just tell me who wrote it. The Outsiders, Outlander, and Stranger in a Strange Land. Number 4, 3 points for each novel about alienated people. You name the author. First one is The Outsiders. Second one is Outlander. And the third one, Stranger in a Strange Land. Final round, random knowledge. All over the map. Just throwing darts at knowledge. Here's question 5, which is worth 1 point. 1 point at number 5. Kind of ironically, what John Singleton created FX crime drama is about the 80s in eternally summery Los Angeles. Question number 5. Kind of ironically, what John Singleton created FX crime drama is about the 80s in eternally summery LA. Well, so far, dogs eating electricity and dogs eating marijuana are in the clubhouse leaders for the pet stories. But if you've got anything better, aka worse, throw it in there. What the hell? What the hell? Final round, random knowledge. It is a big 16-point round. As you know, it's going to be make or break. If you're keeping a score, this is probably a round that's either going to dash your hopes, put you over the top, dash your hopes, bring you to the top of the mountain, make you feel sad, make you feel happy. Here's question 6. Question number 6 is a 3-pointer. And yes or no, did anyone get puked on in it? Say yes or no. Bridesmaids? Anybody get puked on in that? It Chapter 2? Anybody get puked on there? Sandlot? Question number 6, 3 points. Yes or no, did anyone get puked on in it? Bridesmaids, It Chapter 2, and The Sandlot. I had a cat that liked beef jerky. I don't think that's out of the ordinary. But man, would smell it from across the house and would bother the crap out of me. Miss that cat. Here's question number 7. Number 7 is a 1-point question. However, this might be the 1 point you need to win this game. You don't know yet. London has a tea shop that's been open since 1706, operated by what Earl Grey slinging brand that gets you back to you. Question number 7. London has a tea shop that has been open since 1706, operated by what Earl Grey slinging brand that gets you back to you. Name the tea brand. All right, let's move on to the final question of the final round. The final question that matters, but I guess the bonus matters. The penultimate question. How about that? Number 8, worth 4 big points. And yeah, maybe we were talking about this earlier, but straight up, name the 4 NFL teams that played in the conference championships this year. Number 8, 4 points straight up. Name the 4 NFL teams that played in the conference championships this year. Man, I'll tell you what, chewing up Hank Aaron and Sandy Koufax ball, that's bad. That's bad dog behavior right there. That's not good. That's like a scene out of The Sandlot. I think you're making that up. I think you watched The Sandlot and you just made that fact up. Not a fact. You it up. I think my gut reaction to that, although it sounds bad, sounds really bad. Anyway, final round. Questions proper are in the books, and that means it's time to move on to the final bonus question of the evening. Your last chance to get in on the drawing that is coming up very soon to get this Taver gift card and the Geeks Who Drink swag box. So let's check it out together. A cello lost in a dense fog, crying because it does not know how to get home. That's how one music critic described what woobly electronic instrument that you can play without touching! Exclamation point and the answer. Better spell it right. You'll get in on the drawing. Once again, a cello lost in a dense fog, crying because it does not know how to get home. That's how one music critic described what woobly electronic instrument that you can play without touching. Y'all get it. You got to figure it out real quick. Entries are pouring in. I'll give you a little bit more time. Get your entry into me, and then I'll come back and give you the answers for the final round in just a bit. All right. While you're getting your entries in, I'm going to show you some answers for the final round, the random knowledge round. Coming up, see how you do. Question 1 point, notching billions of visits apiece. Royale High and Murder Mystery 2 are some of the most popular user-made games on Roblox. For a while, the Murder Mystery games on Roblox was pretty much all my kid wanted to do. So he would tell me about him, and I'd be like, "Are you sure that's okay?" But he really enjoyed the heck out of it. Question number 2. 2 points, made by the same company. The sweet and salty snacks Fiddle Faddle and Crunch and Munch are both marketed as popcorn with peanuts. Popcorn with peanuts at number 2. Number 3. The North Shore Monster supposedly lives in the big body of water that anagrams to Let Gals Karate. That would be the Great Salt Lake. Great Salt Lake at number 3. I thought the North Shore Monster was just like a Guy Fieri restaurant. I guess I was wrong. Apparently, the Great Salt Lake has its own Mormon sea monster. That's crazy. Question number 4. 3 points. I'll name a novel about alienated people. You tell me you wrote it. The first one is Outsiders, and that is S.E. Hinton. Outlander, that is Diana Gabaldon. Stranger in a Strange Land is Heinlein, Robert Heinlein. S.E. Hinton, Gabaldon, and Heinlein at number 4. Number 5. Kind of ironically, the John Singleton created FX crime drama about the 80s and eternally summery LA is called Snowfall. Because, of course, in this case, it's not the snowfall that we're all going to experience tomorrow, where it gets really cold and actual snow falls from the sky. Guys, this is cocaine. I don't know if you know about this, but there's a drug out there called cocaine, and it looks like snow, so people call it snow, but it's cocaine. And apparently you take it internally through your nose. I don't know. I've never had any, obviously, because if I had some, I'd be thinner. Question 6. 3 points, yes or no. Did anyone get puked on in it? Bridesmaids? Yes. Yes, they did. It Chapter 2, apparently so. And of course, in the sound lot, yeah, of course, the whole tobacco on the Tilt-A-Whirl. Anyway, Carnival Ride. Yes, yes, yes. Number 6, number 7. London has a tea shop that's been open since 1706, operated by the Earl Grey Slingin' Tea brand Twinings. Apparently, Twinings gets you back to you. Figure out who the winner of this particular one is. Who's number 8? 4 points. You had to simply name the 4 NFL teams that played in the conference championships this year. And yes, we were absolutely talking about this earlier in the quiz. Cincinnati Bengals, Cincinnati Bungles, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Los Angeles Rams, and the San Francisco 49ers. Yes, who dey have a shot at the Super Bowl for the first time since I was in junior high. So it's exciting. It really is exciting for the city of Cincinnati because I know they don't have a lot going for them. So there you go. Bengals, Chiefs, Rams, 49ers. The answer at number 8. Now we get to take a look at the final round bonus question. That, of course, was the description of cello lost in a dense fog crying because it doesn't know how to get home. That's how you can describe a theremin. A theremin, which you play without touching. Just move your hand through the field. So I got to do some looking at stuff, and then I got to do some other stuff, and I got to do some copying and pasting so that, we can get to this winner. Is it going to be rigged? Thanks to everybody who played tonight. We had over 300 people watching the old Twitch stream tonight, playing some quiz, which was, that's super fun. Certainly hope y'all scored pretty well. See a 57. That's not good. 81, 76. Thank you, Jerfad. Thank you. Sova. Thanks, Jerry Oki, for taking the time to score folks tonight. Certainly had a great time hosting for you. Certainly hope you had a great time playing. We are always excited when you come out and hang out with us. So thank you once again. I do hear that there's going to be there already is a massive storm on the eastern seaboard, and then another big thing is just going to come right through the center of the country. So if you're in the path of some snow, stay safe, stay warm. We certainly hope that everything works out this week for all of you, because, we love you all, but not in a creepy way, in a nice way, in a nice, like, hey, pal, pat on the back type of way. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming out to play tonight. I had a great time. I'm sure you had a great time. And you know what? We're going to do this again. So we'll see you back again next Monday. Yeah. See you back again next Monday. Stay safe. Bye now.